Alright, second graders, we're going to go over the answers to chapters 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17 in the Mighty Miss Malone. Chapter 13, question 1. Why did Father leave the hospital when the doctors didn't think he was ready? Answer to that is A. He couldn't be without his family any longer. Question 2. What was Deza's daily role while Mama went to work and Jimmy went to work at Dr. Bracey's? The answer to that is B. She took care of Father and read to him. Question 3. Why did Deza tell the story of King Ferdinand? The answer to that is B. To let Father know that she wasn't mocking him. Question 4. What did Mama share during children's chow chat? A. Mr. Cardsdale might lose his job. Number 5. What news did Father share about his day? Answer is C. He slept a lot. And number 6. What do you think it means when Jimmy says, Daddy beat Lake Michigan, but now there's something inside he's still got to beat? So your answers are going to be different, but here's an example. It means Papa wasn't the same. He was defeated by something. He made it out of Lake Michigan alive, but something inside of him was different. So that's chapter 13. Chapters 14 and 15 were kind of a combo deal. First question wanted you to retell the story of what happened to Father and his friends out on the lake. So your answer could be something like this. Father went fishing with his friends on Lake Michigan. They were fishing for a while, and then the fog rolled in. They realized that their anchor was not attached, and they had drifted into the line of ships. A large ship came by, and the wave it produced tipped the boat Papa was in over. Number 2. On page 121, Father asks Deza, are we reading from the same book? What does he actually mean when he says this? The answer to that is B. He is seeing if Deza agrees with him. Number 3. How does Father explain the fight to Deza and its importance? So your answers might be different, but here's an example of a possible answer. It will change the way white people look at African Americans. Everyone is equal in the ring, blacks and whites alike. Number 4, does Joe win the fight? How do you know? Unfortunately, Joe does not win the fight. You can tell because everyone's sad, crying, and they can't look at each other. Chapter 16. Number 1, what were Mother and Father arguing about before bed? The answer to that is D, Papa not being able to find work. Number 2, why does Father want to go to Flint to find work? The answer to that is A, he can get a job and send money back to his family. Number 3, what is the setting of this chapter? The setting is D, the Malone home. Number 4, how did Father know that he had no other choice but to leave his family to find work? Try to find some specific examples and details from the story. So your answer might be something along the lines of his family was poor, they did not have enough food to eat, they could not take care of their kids the way they wanted to, Deza needed dental work, and Jimmy quit growing. Number 5, the answers are going to really vary here because it's your opinion. Do you think Deza was really glad to see your father go? As long as you say yes because and give me evidence, or no because and give me evidence, that's fine. Chapter 17. How long has Father been gone? Father has been gone for B, 1 month. Number 2, how is Jimmy helping the family? The answer is C. He is working for Dr. Bracey. Number 3, why does Mama explain that they have to move to Flint? Answer to that is A. She's going to lose her job because the Cardsdales are moving to Europe. Number 4, true or false? Deza and Jimmy were excited to leave Gary and start over. Is that true or false? The answer is false. They were not excited at all. Number 5, what did Deza do every day after Mother and Jimmy left? B, she stayed in her parents' bed. 6, what was Mother hiding behind her back? Mother was hiding C, a letter from Mrs. Cardsdale giving Mama a recommendation for a job. Number 7, where was the filing cabinet? Their filing cabinet was D, in the couch. Number 8, why does Deza need to know what the letter from Mrs. Cardsdale says? The answer is A. She doesn't trust her. Number 9, was the letter an actual recommendation for Mama, and what does this letter explain about Mrs. Cardsdale? Well, definitely you need to have the answer no, it's not a recommendation. And then what the letter explains about Mrs. Cardsdale, you might have different examples. What I said is that it told us that she does not always follow her word. And then lastly, number 10, why did Jimmy steal paper and a pen from the Cardsdale family? Was this a good idea, and why? Your answer might say something like, Jimmy stole paper and a pen so that Deza could write a new recommendation letter for Mama copying Mrs. Cardsdale's handwriting. Okay. And then just tell me why that's a good idea or not. I hope you guys have had a great week. I hope you enjoyed Crafty Friday. Hope you enjoyed our chapters for this week, and I'll see you at Monday's Zoom meeting. Bye.